Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Just want to start the video just with a warning. Obviously, I receive a lot of questions about, different accounts on Twitter, on X and on Instagram. Please make sure if you follow one of our accounts that you use only our official accounts. You can find them on the website morecryptoonline.com, or actually in the beginning of the video, they show on the screen and in the video description. Okay, so if you are not aware, we have Twitter, Instagram, even Facebook accounts, publish additional content there that you don't find on YouTube from us. So there is a lot of value there if you're interested to follow, but make sure that you follow the correct accounts. Do not follow the scam accounts, and make sure that you also understand that we would never contact you directly on Instagram, on Twitter, or anywhere. So, and we would never ask you for any money or anything unless you obviously subscribe to our crypto service, but then that is just a subscription fee and not any crazy fee that is needed for any sort of scam stuff or whatever, So please understand that, and please only follow our official accounts. There's no need to ask us if this or that is an official account. They are all listed below the YouTube video, so please check, and also on the website. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin. Still in the bullish market, scenario unchanged. Bitcoin moved sideways on Saturday. Told you it's likely going to be a quiet Saturday, maybe even a quiet Sunday. One more high is expected. Yeah, make sure that you are happy with your position, because the next move to the upside is currently still what I would likely or ideally see. Okay, one more high to 50k plus before the price has a chance to put a more substantial top in place. That could be quite a rapid surge. Obviously, there could be one more rally as a result, for example, from the ETF approval, if it comes. Okay, nobody knows. Live in the present, trade in the present. But if that approval comes, there could be another hype rally. Okay, maybe we get that pullback. Again, I made a video yesterday, my first video yesterday, about Bitcoin, in which I talked about the ETF scenarios and how it could affect the price. So if you're wondering, just check that video out. The price isn't even getting close to that key 34k level. The ideal pullback, by the way, for a wave 4 is usually the 38.2 retracement level. We haven't even come close. So ideally, we go a little lower, okay? Not necessarily to 36k, but ideally, before we continue the pathway higher, we see the price a little lower. But that's not the same as a prediction, so I'm not telling you that will happen, okay? Many people misunderstand that. I'm just telling you what the structure ideally shows. But really, we can only find our entries against those key support levels. So you want to make sure is we have, to understand we've been moving sideways now for weeks. That was a chance to get in if you wanted to get in. And just make sure that you adjust your position size accordingly. If we get deeper pullbacks, that you are aware of where the key support is, which is 34k. And you don't want to be one of those who, should the price go up, hasn't got a position, and then you are wondering, oh, when do I get in? The chance to get in is here. It was here. We have been moving sideways. That's consolidation. That's typically the chance to position for the next move. Okay, just wanted to put those words out there. Of course, a pullback could happen. I would like to see a little lower, actually, to add a little more. There are people who are still very bearish on Bitcoin. I still don't understand it until the first support level breaks. I don't understand it. People try to call the market, predict the market without even the first support level breaking. Yeah, we can adjust our view when the first support levels break, but by all means, until that happens, we're not even close to support. Then how can you be bearish? Okay, it is a bullish market. It has been, and yeah, once support levels break, then we have to adjust naturally. But then we have another major bullish support area just below it. Really only 19.5k, we can say that, yep, it's probably a bearish market, and it opens the trap door to around about 10k, maybe even 8k. So, but until then, we have bullish support levels. Okay, Bitcoin has done a lot of work since October or November 22 to put in a lot of support levels in place. So, it's what it is. But there is the potential for a deep pullback, possibly 20% within this yellow support area. And it would not change our scenario on the daily time frame. So let's go to the shorter time frame. And here really situation unchanged. Wave 3 topped likely on the 9th of December. We're now likely in the wave 4. It's an ABC structure. Again, ideally it goes a little lower, but again, that's not the same as predicting it. This is just highlighting what I see and what the chart would ideally do to form an ABC structure. Looks like an ending diagonal here. Could be a WXY. You know, I might change that micro count. It might have bottomed here already. You know, as I said earlier, that would be the Wednesday low. So that's what I mean. You know, you want to make sure that you understand that potential could have bottomed already. The market is very much undecided. It's literally moved all Saturday sideways within our parameters here, within this purple triangle shape that I showed you. And so far, you know, there isn't really any breakout. But the breakout is likely going to happen. And I've sketched out the two potentials. If we see a break below the, what is that, the Friday low, so below round about 42,500, that would shift probabilities towards the yellow count and would indicate that the yellow C wave is unfolding. I just need to move it to the right because it's just been moving sideways without any progress. So I just need to shift those figures to the right. If we get a break above that B wave high that we have seen, which is here at 44,780, that would likely be the white count. At least we can observe it. The white count would be what we need to see to confirm that the wave 4 already bottomed. I need to see, however, 5 waves up and a subsequent 3-wave pullback. Until I see that, it could still break down easily. But yeah, a break above the Tuesday high, which formed at around 45,900, would shift probabilities definitely towards, okay, we're in a breakout. And that's what I mean. We've been moving sideways. It's typically the time to get in, build a position. While, yeah, the potential is there to go lower. That's just normal. It's crypto volatility. Don't set your stops too tight, you know. That's all I can only recommend that, you know, it's just generally. But eventually how you trade this is up to you. But just leave it a little bit of space. It needs that space potentially. And I will use that as opportunity to buy if we get down a little lower. Buying pullbacks in a bull market. Until then, you know, I bought a position already this week. So, you know, if it goes a little lower, I'll buy a bit more. And if it goes up, I'm very happy because I'm already well positioned from the bear market and previous purchases. Just make sure you're happy with your position, whatever happens. Otherwise, you will miss out on the next move. And yeah, I mean, nobody knows what's going to happen as a result of ETF approval. Maybe another delay, who knows? But if the approval comes, okay, buy the rumors, sell the news. Everybody's speculating. Just focus on the levels. They're very clear. Focus on the present. That's all we can do. Otherwise, you're wasting a lot of brain power and it doesn't lead anywhere, really. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.